Hi guys, my name is Tori Bates. I will go through my website with you guys. I'm creating a portfolio site. I actually already have one, but I made it on Squarespace, and I found that Squarespace is really limiting in their options, and it's really hard to control what you want to change. So I'm excited that I can make it very personalized this time around. So I want it to kind of mimic like the minimalistic design that I had on my previous portfolio. The reason for that is I do a lot of design work, and I would like to just highlight that rather than take away from that with like a super intricate website that's confusing and maybe messy. So I already kind of had an idea of how I wanted the website to look when I started. So when I looked for inspiration, I was kind of more looking at design elements and something that makes a website pop or stand out. So that is where my portfolio inspiration comes into play. So for this first one, I really liked the use of color and how it like contrasts with the black and white. With the text, and then also with this feature that you can kind of see in this second image right here, where when you hover over the image, a blank like orange transparent layer comes on top of the image, so it kind of blacks out the image and shows you what it's about. I think that could be really a useful feature in my portfolio pages. So that was that one. In the second one, this main image I guess I shouldn't have shown, because when you scroll down, it kind of keeps this same theme of like rippling in the water and the black and like toned down. So he really incorporated or just kind of like tied all of his projects together, even if they weren't really related, which is something that I'm going to have to deal with in my site because I've just done like a lot of varied design tasks. So that's something I liked about his site. Also, I thought it was funny that he wrote stock on his social. I think that was just a very small piece of copy, but like I enjoyed it. If you haven't seen this guy's site, it is like a super cool portfolio site because it's like an interactive game. I mean, clearly he's just like really good at coding, but so like that's not something I want to copy of his site, but I did like under his like resume little part of the game, he made this like chart where he showed how much he's mastered the skill. And so I want to do like a skill page where I do something similar to this, because I also have like a varied skill set with like Adobe and Illustrator, but now also like web design and coding, and then also my background in marketing. This site was a little like clustered for me. I don't really like that. I mean, it's like really artistic, but I like that part, but I don't want to incorporate that. I just like how he used illustrations at the bottom to showcase. I don't remember exactly, but I'm pretty sure this was like where the cameras, I think that was his like photography section. So I like that. And then this girl's site was really pretty, and her loading page, this was like her loading screen, and that bar at the bottom would show you like how far the site was loaded. So I thought that was a nice feature. And Janet's site, I enjoyed her use of copy where the site is called Have You Met Janet? Obviously you can't steal that, but maybe just doing like some interesting copy to engage people. So I liked hers. And then this final one is just another use of illustrations that I liked. I was kind of drawn to the toolbox in the bottom left corner. I would like imagined me like using that as like an illustration, like all my skills coming out as like tools or something. I don't know. Haven't thought about it. thoroughly. But moving on to the wireframe. So this would be my landing page, and I think this big image would just be some sort of like illustration that kind of like describes me as a designer and something of that nature. I don't know if I would need a text, but that's still in the works. And then top corner with a logo. I have like a personal logo that I use on my page right now, so I would just put that in the corner with navigation bar at the top, on the top right. When you click on the first one, it's going to lead you to my About Me, where I'm going to put a photo of me and then information, background stuff. And then this is the second, which would be projects. And I want this to be a slideshow of projects that I have, where you can click through and see like the main image, which is maybe where I would put the hover feature that I was talking about. And then when you click on the main image, it'll bring you to one of the project pages where I show images of the project and then talk about the project in this text box. So I have 3 of them so far. I don't know how many I'm going to include eventually, but there's 3 of them. And then on the third header would be my skills. So this is where I want to do like the display of my skills and the mastery level of each. And maybe the boxes up here, I want to do like some sort of illustration describing which skill set I'm talking about. And then the final one is going to be the contact page, where you can fill out a form that would email me to contact me about whatever you need to contact me for. And these are links to social. And then when you submit the form, you'll be sent to this page saying that it all went through. So here's the site map that I made. Yeah, so pretty much the same thing. It's showing the landing page with my illustration, and then I also have links to social on the main landing page. I forgot to mention that. And the main navigation, about me, work, skills, and then contact with this sort of flow and the 3 projects underneath. And yes, I think that is it. Thank you guys.